We know when. Yo, what's up, guys? It's Thursday. One Thing Thursday. And it's looking way different. I feel like a boss when this happens, man. When I get to come live and show y'all some kind of new change, whether it be in me or my squad or in the office. A little. But man, look, we got O's art. Yo, this is your boy O Manifest. I'm telling you, mad talent, guys. No, you cannot purchase any of them. They used to be for sale. I purchased all of them. All three of them. Because they are just absolutely beautiful. But, nonetheless, good morning, guys. Appreciate y'all tuning in every time. I really do. I got nothing without you. You know, if there's nobody out here that wants to hear what I got to say, then I'm not doing anything. So, I appreciate you guys showing up. And I got a jam-packed show for you guys today, man. We're going to talk about some awesome stuff. Right out the gate, like I said, new office. New studio, all that shit, so new time as well. And then that's going to kind of play into this whole idea of mini test cycles. And we'll talk about why it always looks different. It's always live somewhere. It's live in my personal, or it's live in my pro. And you're like, well, Rod, we can't keep up with you. I hear it all the time. I know. I'm sorry. I'm going to explain my reasons. Okay, I'm going to give you the whys of why it's always so chaotic around here. But why it's important, you know, it'll look like just chaotic change to most people because you only turn on the camera in flashes, you know, but you don't see all the stuff that happens when the camera goes off. But nonetheless, so we'll talk about that, and it's so cool because it's this philosophy that you can apply to almost anything. You know, we were talking about emotions yesterday and how they drive a lot of our decision making and drive a lot of things we don't want them to drive at all. So this idea of mini test cycles can really help you get control of those guys on a daily basis to make better quality decisions. Or, you know, you can use it within your businesses to just kind of, you know, plan, you know, execute, and then measure and improve those plans. So, you know, it's just a fast way of being able to do that. It's something I developed, I guess, through studying other people, obviously, like we talked about, but my own stuff too. You know, I was in the military as well. I've had to schedule time. You know, we do things in the military where they do just like that. They say, hey, this is the instruction for today. Okay? This is the task at hand. And they'll give you all the necessary resources. Hey, we gave you a water bottle and a phone and a coffee, but in the end, get the job done. It's kind of how the mentality of the military goes. Look, we prepared, we studied, we gave you all the tools, but you don't come back home when the mission kind of fucks up. Oh, my tools failed, and that's why I didn't get. No, fuck that. No, why? You know, to see, and so that, you know, I put some of those ideas into this idea of accountability for our plans. You know, measuring them and creating standards behind those plans, just so that we're always staying on top of them and making sure that they're working the way we want them to. You know, in the military, like I said, you do that. You go on the range and you bang, bang, bang. And the first thing to do right off the get is you have to go talk to the coach. You know, talk to the firing coach or whatever. The commander pulls everybody together and he says, okay, you, 30 out of 30, you're the best. You're amazing. That's great. Help this motherfucker. This guy sucks. You know, and then they get together and they all say, hey, you know, what worked? What didn't work? Us as a team, as a unit, how can we get better next time? Problem with the Army is it's a system, so we do all these great little exchanging ideas and everybody else just goes and fucks off. That's what they do. They just, oh man, that would be great. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. I'm not doing that shit. You do that. Fuck that, you know. So it's just like that in a lot of our jobs. We all feel that, you know. It happens everywhere, guys. So if you're thinking like, I can't get ahead in my career and in my job because this shit back next to me is like, yeah, no, that's not an excuse. Then you'll never get ahead because every single job you go to, there's a shitbag next to you. You're going to have to do his job too. So, like, I don't even know why we... it's just, assume that going in, right? This is kind of fun. I'm just like, assume that. When you put your name on... Look around. When you're, like, going into Whataburger or whatever, and you're like, I'm coming here to be a fry. Mark's going to tell some funny stories about this. Like, I'm going to do some story time, guys. I want these guys to talk a little bit and see why they're always hanging out, you know, and what I don't know, just why. You know, why they like to be around me, why I like to be around them, and how you can help each other if you just start, you know, working together and getting real about it. So, but I was talking about, what was I talking about?
You were talking about fried cooking, Whataburger.
Oh, yeah, exactly. No, but right. When you're walking in there, dude, and you're like signing an application, look at the manager's job, look at the fry cook job, watch the dude over there in the drive-thru, see what he's up to. I'll do this. You know, before I even go and plan out where I want to work, I'll go watch how they work. I'll just go and show up as a customer, just hang out.
Pick a table where you can see the
kitchen. See the kitchen, you know? And I'll watch those lazy motherfuckers. They'll be like, there'll be somebody else over there like, what? Alright. And I'm like, fuck no, man. I'm excellent. I can see this happening from a million miles away. I don't have to do that motherfucker's job. I don't have to be manager of this. I'm going to have to run the drive-thru. So you knew what you were getting into. Stop with that. Everybody sucks. If you're excellent, then you're just excellent. Then be excellent. You don't cry about it. You just do it. You know, that's just something you are. That's what I talk about out here, guys. You are what you are. We're talking about the law of attraction. I'm talking about it in so many different ways. It's really fundamental to a lot of this show. And if you can't get this concept, you know, just go study it on your own. Think about how I'm helping. You know, once you get into it, you can't hear about it enough. But it's really important to start getting in a mindset of new ideas, of exchanging information, of study, of things that are great in the world instead of things that are bad. This perception that you have that your shit's fucked up, or like I said, that your guy next to you is the reason you're not getting it done, that's the kind of stuff that keeps us stuck sometimes, guys. It's just that. It's just the idea that we're just kind of looking at it the wrong way, you know? And it's hard. It's not easy because, like I said, it takes a lot of fine-tuning of your mind, of your body, dude, y'all see me, I be doing some weird stuff. Me and Marcus went out to Evolve. It's called Evolve, and it's a cryo wellness center. They got everything. Oh my gosh. It's not even like a spa because it's
not
next
really
level.
A spa.
It's next level.
It's for people that are serious about pampering themselves in a physical sense.
Yes. You know, okay, look, so cryotherapy, I posted a video about it, guys. Go back and watch it. We should have had it ready so next time we'll have things like that we want to show you guys. We'll have it ready. But yeah, you know, I just thought, but either way, it was when I posted earlier, man, it freezes your body with liquid nitrogen, right? So it never touches your body, but it's just a chamber that you stand in. And you're practically butt naked. I had the skivvies on, you know, and some gloves. The skivvies and some gloves. And they shoot you with liquid nitrogen so it can bring the temperature of your body down like really cold. And because it's not water or anything, like just splash up, you know, your body doesn't like freak out immediately. But it does. It starts to draw. And after a while, you're in there for a couple minutes. Then you start
and then it gets there.
And you're like, oh.
You're fighting those shivers.
It's cold. It's funny. The lady who owns the place, she's sweet lady, and she's really what makes it pop off. I mean, she's the reason the place is popping off because it's hard to get through that cold, you know, without somebody kind of talking. Now, she said, oh, you guys are really zen. And I could think, I was like, no, you just probably have a lot of people who are like, flipping out. You knew it was cold.
It's cryotherapy.
That's why you went, you know, but things sometimes where we want to grow are hard. Everywhere. So, you know, I'm like, yeah, okay, this is gonna not be cool. You know, but you just hold on, and dude, at first you don't know what's going on, you're just still shivering, and you're like, oh, what is this supposed to do for my body? You know, and then it stops, you know, and it's just,
machine stops, yeah.
And
you open up the thing,
and you come out, and you're like,
huh? And Shannon, the owner, she was explaining everything to us. She was great.
Right.
Basically, what it does is it forces all of the blood from your extremities to your vital organs because it makes your body go into fight or flight mode. It's like, oh, okay, well,
you're freezing.
We're gonna let your arms freeze, but your lungs and all that, we need that.
So it just rushes all that blood
into your core.
Dude.
And then as soon as you step out, it just boom,
and the bee disperses it. And so, I mean, like, that's me. I'm on a feeling kind of level. Some people are like, well, what? Dude, when's the last time your kidney, your liver, any of that stuff, your heart just been flushed with that much blood, gotten all that blood from your body for a couple seconds to like, dude, I just told you what you can do when you get things together. So imagine you get all your blood together and it's just pumping in just this little space real quick. Cleaning out shit, it's never been, dude, I can feel it. I could feel it, man. By the time when that blood started coming back to my arms and my legs, I was like, whoa. You know, and now, dude, you don't notice it at first. I mean, you really don't, because I mean, at first you're like, man, I feel good, but
I feel like I'm just warming up from walking out of the cold.
Like, you know, and then so, but when I woke up this morning, guys, I'm telling you, I'm trying not to hype it up too much because they're not like paying me. They should be. They should be. I love your product. Shannon, call me.
Call us, Shannon.
I did. I love it. We got to tag team on something, man. Because I woke up this morning and I'm like, hey, I used to, back pain, you know, I'm always like with the lower, no, man, not so much this morning. I mean, now, I'm not going to give them all the credit because I do a lot of things that make me grow all the time. So I'm like, but that's what led me to that, you know? That's what led me to that. I heard Chris, go check it out, man. You would love it. I know you're on that level, man. It is. It's for people who are looking for other things. Dude, think about this, okay? Think about this. I love this stuff. You're a doctor, okay? That's his job. Why do you go to work? Like, why do you go every day to your job? Why does anybody do jobs? Like, it's his career, fine, sure, whatever. That's the one he picked. Why do people pick their careers? Gotta make some money. Make that money. You know, hey, most of the time, a lot of people want to be doctors. Good for because it pays a lot. Is it that where your heart is, though? Do you love being a doctor? I love this money, though. Hey, so if you know anybody who's about getting that money, drug dealers, pimps, whores, I mean, about that, they're working out there for the money. I don't know, anybody. The doctor's no different. He out there hustling motherfuckers for money. Why, it's like a mechanic. Don't ask mechanics, ask your friend mechanics what's wrong with your car, then take it to another person to pay it. Because the mechanic, of course, yeah. These are all the things that you should probably take a look at.
Really? I came in here to get my tires rotated.
But yeah, it was running fine. It was just, you know, my brakes are a little off. Your brakes are off, but when we opened up the hood, now they start talking about shit you don't know. And they go into the, I'm a mechanic thing.
Subject matter experts,
you know, me. Hey, I'll help you fix yourself. How do you know? I don't know. That's why they're going to tell you some stories, I guess. Because in the end, I learned you can only trust reviews. Only trust your buddies who've been there and done that. That's why you should go try Cryo. And you should definitely go to Evolve if you're in Austin because they're awesome.
We vetted them.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I'm saying. I went there. It was awesome. That's how you know. But but either way, if you're in the doctor has alternative interests. Yeah, sure, he may or may not want to help you, but he may or may just want you to have that prescription thing that you got that makes you come to him and pay him money. I don't know. That's for you to decide. I don't know how well you know your doctor. I had a lot of them. I know I begged them for help. I begged and pleaded for them to fix my skin for me. And they said, well, we'll give you the steroid cream. And I said, well, this is the thing that's killing me, doctor. And he said, what are you talking about? Well, it's this disease that a lot of people haven't heard of. It's called red skin syndrome. And it's created by people who are just continuously using this product because they don't know what it can do to them. And the doctor said, well, this is what we have. So I went to another doctor. You know, that doctor said, this is what we have. And this is what we have. And I said, well, when's the last time you looked? When's the last time you read the book, though, man? Here's the stuff. Look about it. And then when I come back, can we talk about this? I had one doctor, one time, listen to me. And he tried something else, too. He wanted to put me in this UV tank thing where they would, like, hit me with just, like, UVB lights instead of, whatever. I'm not going to be all sad sob story. But my point is, dude, is do your own research, and you do it by just going out and checking out these things. If you heard about it before, acupuncture, something like that, you know, meditation, these weird little things that you're like, oh, well, I always heard about them esoterically, but go study, go find out what they do for your life. Go find out what that stuff does. What it is a philosophy, because it might change the way you feel. It might change the way you look at your world. It might change your financial situation. Might change your relationship. It might change it could change. Every moment could change your whole life, just like that. You know, but if you're not out here trying a bunch of new things, and you know, I meet people all the time. They don't know what they want to do with their life. I'm like, well, what have you tried? I've been a car salesman. Okay. Well, I don't know. My dad was a car salesman, and then, you know, I kind of fell in on it, and then, no, of course you don't know what you want to do. You never even tried anything. You just been car salesmaning. Like a lot of doctors are just out here doctoring. They don't know why they want to be a doctor. They just
6 figures.
Yeah, hey, I can get a lot of money and make, you know, everybody proud of you. I'm gonna be a doctor. I'm gonna help people. Help them. Well, there's a million ways to help people. Why you got to be a doctor? 6 figures. You, I don't want you working on me. You stay away from my body. I'll take care of myself. So check some stuff out like that, guys, and whatever. And then even me, I'm gonna get some plugs. Here are my plugs. Here are my reviews. These guys hang out with me all the time, and some of y'all know them, and you know that they're different from the last time you seen them, for better or worse. I don't know. You decide. And they'll tell you what they're kind of about these days. You know, man, Marcus, just tell them. Yeah. Do it. All right. Plug me too. I plugged Evolve. You know, we're all. You know, it's. Check it out, guys.
So, you know me and Rod personally. You know that we didn't really get to spend a lot of time together as children, just due to the dynamic of our relationship and where we were at in life. But as I grew up, it's kind of funny. He told me something when we got on this big kick, and he was like, you know, everybody has a little something. You know, they have a piece of it. You know, and that's why they can come out here and they can be happy at times, but then they also feel like they don't have control over everything, and that they don't feel like they can keep things going. And he was telling me about this, and I felt it actually it was just a few days ago, really, that he finally explained it to me.
You're always constantly breaking through.
Right.
Every time you think you know something.
I always felt like, and he'll tell you, you know, he's mentioned it on the show, like I don't give a flying fuck what any of you people think. Not even in the slightest. You people, those people, none of those people.
No.
And unfortunately for me, I got lost in that. I got lost in this idea that other people's thoughts about me didn't matter. So then it actually got to the point where it just evolved into this idea where I really didn't care about anybody at any level. Not just their feelings, but like, I could give less of a shit. Like, I really could.
Let me help you with this story. He's like, hey, I got your back all the time and shit. But then like shit would happen to me. I spilled some all over myself, so he'd be like,
yeah, the other day he dropped the trash can, all the trash fell out, and he looked right at me, and I was like,
my nigga, why did you
he was like, pick up the trash. I didn't do that.
He's like, why? I'm looking at him like, Marcus, you was watching, you could have caught it. And he could have, but brain wasn't, he was just like, there we go.
Oh man, that's
you dropped that trash can.
And I'm like, dude, do you really see? Is that really who you want to be? Is that the person you really want to be? Because now I don't trust you. Now I'm like, well, when bullets are flying, Marcus!
Damn, that's your
fault. Oh, there I see him. There go
out the window.
The door. You just see him like, right, huh?
What'd you say, Paul?
And he wouldn't even have meant to, but you train yourself. I know. Go ahead, tell him about it. So.
Yeah, no, and
it's on.
And of course, it's the same thing that a lot of you guys are feeling right now when Rod talks to you. He opens you up, and then you look at yourself. You're like, oh yeah, no, I am a selfish asshole. I don't like that. And so now, now I'm working on it, and I'm working on it because there was somebody out there that was able to show me those things that you're just not focused on in yourself. You don't ever stop to look at yourself and do anything about what it is that you do or why you do those things. And so, I felt like, oh, well, I just, I don't worry about other people's worries because it'll make me worry.
Yeah.
When really I was like, I'm just selfish asshole. I don't give a fuck about you.
And it is. It's just that difference in like, is it the right? I tell people all the time. I don't care how you think. I don't care. My only job is because we only look at our own side of the coin. Give me your coin. Where's your coin at?
It's in my wallet.
Yeah, okay. Well, Marcus carries this really sick-ass coin, and we'll show. He'll post a picture of it.
Put a picture on there.
Yeah, but on one side it says heads I win, and on the other side it says tails you lose. And it's great because it works out both sides. But my point is, we'll always be like some people. I'm winning in my job. Winning in my job. Winning in my job. How your relationships over there, back there, buddy? Winning in my job. Winning in my job. Winning in my job. Everybody back there is losing. Your family, your wife, your kids, they miss you, man. But we're winning in my job. Got so much money. And that's all my job is to be like, hey, nigga, I said, hey, how do you feel about your kid? Okay, you're cool with him? You're cool with him not having no time? Are you cool with it? Because you got money. I see you with the money. That's awesome. I got money too. How's your kid? All right, you happy with that? Okay, cool. All right, cool.
If you're happy, then you're happy.
Then you're happy. But all I do is I make people just look at another side of that coin real quick. Flip it. It's like anybody else. That's what I'm saying. What's the coach do? And that's why they call them life coaches, guys. That's why. Because A, you have to train. He didn't just wake up. I can't just come and snap. I'm not some weird magician.
Yeah, I didn't just have a dream and then wake up and be like, I'm selfish as hell. I should totally fix that. Like, no, it doesn't work that way. Because like I said, you don't look at yourself.
It happens fast, you know. I mean, shit. Dude, people come and I mean, it's something I can set it in motion more so, and then I can encourage it to happen faster. But most people can't see it. You won't be able to see it when you're looking at yourself. And the same thing, you know. Even Kobe Bryant, he could be like, man, It only takes one mental lapse in focus where you get into one bad habit, you know, splashing your shot off, something like that, or doing something, because you're feeling yourself and you don't even notice it. You just, you know, I bet you, dude, trust me, if you get used to hitting 75, 100 in a row, I do it all the time. Sometimes I'd be like, can't miss out here. That's why I had to get coached too. They focus that mind a little bit, Rod, because I'd be out here doing. The business owners. I catch the business owners all the time. We should open up in this market and that market, and I'm going to go out here and do all that. And I'm like, plans, wait, well. Oh, because we get excited, man. And when, you know, sometimes it's hard to contain that excitement. And like I said, you just be splashing them, feeling good, and then it becomes a habit, this weird habit. And one day it comes out because you need it. You need that normal rhythm, and you pop, and it's, dang, clang. You're like, what? I'm going shot. What? This? Huh? Now they're thinking about it hard. Now what's going on? Why is it the same? And then it lost. You see it all the time in sports. You see it all the time. That's why people like me exist, because we can see it. I can just come and watch you and be like, that's not how you used to do it. That's not how you used to do it when you was 12 years old and you were learning how to shoot a bat. That's not how you did it. Is it? That's not how you did it. Do it how you used to do it. What are you talking about, man? Do it how you used to do it. All right, now do that 1,000 times. I'm out. It's easy. It's easy. And then they come back. Hey, man, I did 1,000. So, you know, tell them again. Tell them, please. Just go ahead, baby. Tell them. Show me. You've been with me the longest, and O's brand new, so he can't fake it. Y'all are family. You could lie for me.
I could lie.
You could be lying.
You guys have to understand my upbringing. I was very in a box. Like, I mean, nothing bad to my parents or anything. I still love y'all. But look, seriously though. Like,
seriously, that box.
I love you, but about the elephant in the room, though. Yeah, tell him, baby. Go ahead.
It's just a lot of little things. I mean, he introduced me to new foods and like steak, like food that you've probably been eating when you're little, but I never had any of that, like steaks and stuff like that. Anyway, so it's like food, and then I think the most important thing was my relationship with him, because oh my god, I was horrible at relationships. I was one of those crazy bitches that would just break codes, like password codes and stuff.
Some talented.
She become hacker extraordinaire.
Hey, some of y'all's ladies are talented. You know what I'm talking about. This one, tell them how you. Hey, you want to know how your lady gets to your phone? Give them something they can use. Give them something they use. How did you figure out the password to my phone?
Obviously, every time he was in his phone, I assumed that he was always talking to a girl, which sometimes he was.
Most of the time it was. See, it's a two-way street.
It is, because I mean, he did his thing, I did my own too. So,
Anyways, we're not talking about me. Go ahead.
So anyway, he'll be on his phone, and I'll just do that side look thing where I'm just looking, and then he would I'll kind of watch him do his little code sometimes just to see which way his finger would go, and then when he would fall asleep or something, I'll see the smudge on his phone too, so I kind of like, put at the right angle so I could see the pattern. And so I would do all these patterns and stuff, and eventually I would break into it and did see things I didn't like. But
hey, Drake told you. She keeps going to the left. She goes see some shit she don't want to see. Go looking and you shall find.
I would do that, and then also I would look at our phone bills and like track. I'll look at numbers and see who the hell he's talking to all day.
Hey, it's crazy. I'll tell you, I can tell you about crazy ladies. Okay, crazy ladies come to me too. I'll tell you about themselves. But that's only because that's what I'm saying. It's a two-way street. I learned from her too. I learned from her that I was a cheating, fucking, lying scumbag. But until we could both get honest with ourselves that, hey, first of all, I had to say, hey, look, no, I have been lying. I have been. me first. I did. I said, okay, here, no more passwords. Here's my Facebook shit. No, we're not gonna share no fucking Facebook. That's weird. But yeah, you know, if you want to look in there, you just ask me, and I will let you. I'll let you at any time. I just told her. From now on, I give you permission. You don't have to sneak. You don't have to lie. Just whenever you want to, ask me, and if you will do that for me, if you'll come and ask me, I will do that for you. I will show you. But stop with this. You got all those skills. Go out here and find bad guys or some shit then, man. You see, and this is what we'll do with our talents. And then we'll say we don't have any. I'm not talented. I don't know. I don't have no hobbies. I'm not good at nothing. I'm like, man, nigga, what are you talking about? I'm not good at anything. You can find Osama bin Laden right now if you wanted to. But you're too busy trying to find out whether or not I'm cheating on you. And I quit a year ago. I ain't looked at another bitch in a year, and you're still. And then your mind start playing tricks on it.
It's like, it's a habit. It's a bad habit that I kept doing, and then, you know, when he gave me access to those passwords or whatever, then I just stopped. I was like, I'm not going to do this anymore.
It was weird. She didn't feel like it. I mean, when I was there, and I get to talk about this stuff too because it's my relationship, so I was there on the other side. But it was like that for me too. I felt like once I was open about it, then I wasn't so good. Like I don't know. It was just like it just disappeared, guys. It's funny when you face a fear or something like that, a fear of being honest with yourself or whatever, honest with your partner. Once you just do it, you're like, all right, well, hey, it's off the table now. And like you said, over time, the habit just unlocked. You know, we just kind of created new habits of trusting each other, talking about things all of a sudden, and it just grew from there.
Yeah.
But in the end, it took us 8 years. Hey, what are we talking about now? Hey, we are about as good as it gets, you know. But in the end of the day, it took us 8 years.
It took us a lot of work, and it had to take a lot of believing in myself. I don't know, just really knowing yourself, and all those little stuff I used to do didn't even matter. Like that was just a little small thing until it.
I mean, in the end, yeah, it's just like it's easy to lose sight of the things you really believe. Where's my believer? That's the hard thing about it. I mean, there's so many inputs. Even me, that's why I started the show. Really, is to counterbalance some of these shitty inputs that I see all over the place. I hate that, and he hates me, and we hate, all that.
I think the real turning point in our relationship was when I saw him, instead of him blaming me for all the wrong things in our relationship, he stopped blaming me and focused on himself and did what he needed to do to make our relationship better. And when I saw that, I was like, oh fuck, well, I'm going to do that shit too. Because I knew I wasn't perfect. You know, we did our own bad things, and ever since then, our relationship's been amazing. Like, amazing. We created our own relationship of what we wanted it to be with our flaws.
That's gonna go into this. I mean, we'll talk about it. All of these things are gonna kind of lead into one of these. And I mean, this thing and this thing, they're hard to use, but I mean, you know, I'll teach this stuff, but you know, it's good that they're telling these stories, guys. I just want you to get some belief in me when I tell you, because I'm out here and I'm trying to help people, and I find them. That's why services, they're coming. You know, like I said, we just started the group. It's the 3-to-1 group. I mean, I got some stuff for you guys. You know, I'm gonna try and reach out for other people because I was just learning. That's it. I'm learning every day. That's why I'm at the Evolve, you know, Cryo Wellness Center, because I'm learning. Does this stuff do something for people? Is this gonna make them feel better? Is this gonna get their back pain out? And is it really? You know, because like I said, mainstream media will write it off like that. So I'll go check that. Hey, this is why you come to my show. I'll go check it out. Bullshit. But I loved it. You know, I'm not lying to you. We're friends. This is it. That's why I come on the show. Oh, look. Okay. They're telling stories. Oliver, I'll always keep you for last because your stories are always the best. Okay. And then if I don't teach some shit real quick, then we'll never get to that story. So I'll miss the teaching. We'll be talking about your story. So okay, I'm teaching about many test cycles and I'll just throw some law of attraction shit because hey, this dude is a beast with his thoughts and the focus of them. But anyway, so yeah, we'll say that for end. O's story will fall into that. He's more in this, and then his own personal journey, Because in the end, guys, I'm not out here giving shit to nobody. They're all different. If you listen, I'm not, it's about self-exploration. It's not about me telling you who you are. Because that's the fucking problem, is everybody else is out here telling us who we are. And when do you ever get to talk? I see it all the time. People come up to me and they're looking at me all stupid like I'm weird. Why are you so strange? Okay. Let me tell you something. One, it's because I'm happy. That's just straight up. If you don't see somebody like me, like Chris Hartley out here, it's because they're not chasing their passion. It comes from inside you. Eric Thomas makes a lot of money just because he's happy about what he does. It's easy. I mean, you can find this anywhere. You can find it in the old lady in your church. Because she just, she loves her life. She loves her kids. She loves her church. She's well organized in it and then, well rooted in the community. Everybody looks up to her, respects her because she's a nice lady. She works hard for everybody. It's always sweet when every time you feel down, there she is. It's like, hey, honey, how are you doing today? God bless you.
Thank you so much.
And you're like, and you're fake, so you're like, oh, hi. But she's not. And that's why you love the old lady so much. No matter how much, you're like, hi.
I really like talking
That's
to her.
why, even him. I know, I grew up in church. There's a nice sweet old lady. And no matter how much you're being a little bitch or whatever, you don't ever, hi, ma'am, how are you doing? You smile right back at her. You know why? That she don't care if you're fake or not. She's just happy. And so we are happy to her. And it's like that, guys. Your relationships, your own state every day. You have control over that. Just like we talked about yesterday. How your emotions and your thoughts and your dreams and your goals and your whatever, all that stuff, all these things that you have going on, they're all working together. We always do it, red, blue, and green.
You got to teach.
Yeah. People tell me this all the time when I'm talking about starting businesses. This is a quick little tip, right? It's just this subtle. When we start talking about making a new business or something, they'll be like, "Well, that's not new. That's already been done." Duh. Duh. Of course, it's already been done. Yes, we all get it. It's all been done before. So why aren't you doing anything then? If it's that easy. If we're all doing it, then why aren't you? See, that's what I'll flip it on its head. Because you're like, oh, well, there is no brand new ideas out here. You're right, so get to work, bitch. Find one. Find your own idea then. What's your idea? What's your idea that's new? Oh, there it is. Hot new idea. Go at it. What you gonna do? What you gonna make an S out of? This guy made it out of 10 and I bought it because I like it. But hey, somebody else gonna come behind. How many people are making water? How many? I drink smart water. Go ahead, type in the comments what kind of water you drink. What's your favorite water? Somebody, please. I don't care if there's 2 or 3 people. I bet you we're all different. Smart water, I fucks with this because I'm smart. It's good marketing. Are you smart? Hell yeah, I'm smart. Thank you. There's my water. It's easy. So if it's so hard, then why isn't everybody doing it or whatever? It's so easy. Everybody's doing it. Come on, guys. Come on. It's not. That's my point. Don't make it an excuse for yourself. Don't make that some kind of source of everybody out here is doing it. Get all that stuff working together. We're going to talk about mini test cycles. Sorry. I was drawing some little cycles, little bubbles. I wanted to kind of do them in a circle like this. Here's that one. This is something Tony Robbins taught me. Ways you can grow your business. I can chunk them all down into this. There's a lot of life is so complicated. We can chunk it all down to one of these 3 things. So that's why you always see me talking about 3s. A lot of my philosophy, I'll get into it in the book. So stay tuned for the book, guys. I'm not gonna sit here and talk to y'all for. If you watch my show constantly, you'll get it. But 3, 2, 1. I love those numbers. 1, 2, 3. It's as simple as 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. It's just that easy. A, B, C. It's easy. as 1, 2, 3. I mean, it is that easy. And so I keep it that simple. I don't let, come on, man, what's got you down? Oh, with this and that, my wife, my kids, chill out. Okay, okay, that one thing. My house is kind of, all right, let's just start there. House and home is awry. All right, anyways. Test cycles, guys. Yes, can you grab me some water? I forgot to drink my water. I drank all of Marcus. Always in control. Always. Alright. It's important. Control those emotions, guys. We talked about it in the last video. Go back and watch it. Control them. Get these two guys together. Control those and just be in control, because if you're in control, you're focused. You know, if you're staying on point out here, you can get a lot of shit done. You got a lot more time than you think you do. You just gotta get focused. Okay? You got a lot more money than you think you do. You just gotta focus on that shit and really get a plan together, because you feel like you don't got no money because you don't know what you would spend it on. Anyways, mini test cycles. You want to start a business, you want to get that product out there, you loving, you know, whatever. Like I said, it's all been done before. You know, you got music. There's guys who've got up off the street corner and made music. There's people who are born into it. Miley Cyrus had to hand it to her. You know, there's a million ways to get it, as they always say. So you pick one, and once you picked one, now I know. Your first thing, you're like, well, but I'm afraid. And Rod, but how am I gonna get? Okay, we're gonna use an example. Oliver, fashion likes fashion, so I'm just gonna use like a fashion boutique. You know, say you like to make clothes. Okay. But it's just kind of like a hobby thing. I made a couple shirts. Here's how you know if you have an idea. If somebody's ever looked at you and be like, man, that was really cool, dude. You should sell that. Then you should sell it. Then you should probably be, if you like doing it and it brought you joy to make that, and then it brought joy to you when you saw their face, be like, wow, this is awesome. Then go ahead, give it a shot. Right? Now you're just talking about fear, because you're like, well, I don't know if anybody will buy it. Yeah, you do. Somebody just said, hey, I'll buy it. But that's my friend. Okay, so your friend's not a person? Your friend doesn't have likes and wants and you know? That's how you feel about your friends? Come on, let's play. You know, if your friends like it, other people will like it. You know, unless you got some fake-ass friends, and that's why I tell you, that's why you better be hanging out with some real-ass niggas. Because if they're fake, yeah, then they might lie to your face and be like, oh, yeah, great shit, buddy. I tell them, hey, dude, try again. That's not cool. I mean, if you like that, that's great. Go do it over there in the corner, but don't try to sell that. We don't want that. It's gross. You know, tell you something about, hey, what if I, God, come on, man. You like this? I love it. Okay, well, have at it. You know, enjoy.
Want to try this kefir?
Oh, yeah, kefir, we tried it. You can miss me with that shit. hey, keep feeding it to people, though, because you might find somebody else who likes kefir, and then they'll introduce you to the local kefir hanging fucking crew. And, dude, it's amazing when you hold on to something. How you'll find, you know, if you're quiet about your shit, Christians, you know, yeah, if you're feeling out here, you're crying about being a Christian, and then you wonder why nobody, like, you know, is comfortable with your Christianity and stuff. It's because you're not comfortable with it. You're weird about it. Don't be weird about it. Other people won't be weird about it either. All of this stuff, man. If you're weird about something, other people feel it too. You can try all you want to hide it and stuff and be like, pretend, but everybody else always feel it too. Like, yeah, vibes. Gotta give a creepy vibe. Yeah, because he's creepy with himself. Not because he's a creepy guy. We're all creepy. I'm weird too. But it's just because he's so weird about the fact that he's weird. He just... Yeah.
One of the other things that I found is sometimes when people are lacking in one particular area, they'll overcompensate in another area. So maybe someone feels like, oh, like they're insecure about being a Christian, and so then they take something else in their life, like their sexuality or something, and they make that like overly like just do weird things with it and don't know how to express themselves properly with that because of some other imbalance in their life.
Pressure, hey, when you press on, that's why acupuncture is so effective. We were just talking about earlier. When you press on something, a lot of times it has the ability to release somewhere else or whatever. Mm-hmm. And so that's the same thing with this law of attraction shit. If you have some kind of usually oppression, this is why most people are fucked up by their parents, you know, is they perceive their parents as having oppressed them in some way, shape, or form, and so they overcompensate for that. And they overcompensate in ways that they couldn't imagine they would because they didn't know it was even happening. They're just like, hey, that's all. I see it all the time. You know, I rebound from our parents to then we do something completely different, so our child ends up completely different from that. And then, you know why? It's not because they hate us or anything. It's because they're looking for the other side of that coin. Okay, I lived that. You know, what about the other thing y'all keep telling me not to talk about or not to look at or not to think about? So, either way, plan, measure, improve. Simple, right? Everybody's like, oh, duh, you know. Yeah, duh, but it is. It's that easy. We kept the show. The show was going good. People were digging us. We liked it. You know, it was looking good. But we didn't stop there. Like I said, we got to the, you know, we planned out and we met. Well, sorry about this. Is executed. This is measured down here. We planned it out. I'm like, actually, if you see, guys, the plan starts small. That's my point. There are many test cycles. Okay, many. When the first time I just said, I have a phone, you know, I have a message, you know, I've been doing my work back here, so I feel comfortable speaking. I'm just still afraid of how am I going to make a business, how am I going to do, you know, how am I going to, so go back and watch my day one video, we vlogging in this bitch or something. They used to not be live, they used to just be pre-recorded. My very first one, we were watching it the other day. I just said, okay, cool. Here's my first test. Here's my test. It was a personal, see, you can do this in your personal life, in your business, whatever. My first personal test, can you get on camera and speak to people and then put it on YouTube? Because everybody talking about YouTube, how awesome it'd be cool to be a YouTuber, then do it. All you gotta do is upload a video, right? So I said, okay, I will. I'll do that. I'll put it on Facebook, and then I had to do that whole stuff, work up the courage, you know. And it's so funny because I didn't have a plan at all, really. It was a mini plan to put just myself on camera. See, I didn't start big. I started little. I said, put yourself on camera, Rod. What do you need? You need a camera. You need your voice. And the more I did this, the more I broke it down, little. I was like, hey, you can do it right now. Fuck it. No. Like I said, the things that all of a sudden were a hindrance to me were no longer important. Like you just said, ain't nobody to fucking see it. Nobody's watching you. All these things that we were telling ourselves that were negative, you know, just because we started kind of pepping ourselves up. So the things we were telling ourselves that were negative, like I said, I don't give a fuck about everybody. No, you don't. You don't care what people think. Great. Why are you so angry about it then? Why you fucking, you know, why not care for them? If you don't, you know, why not? Why not contribute back and feel like, hey, man, I'm a boss because I help people out here all the time. Because I see them in need and I help them and I don't need anything back from them. That's real boss ass shit. I do it every day. Dude, the other day we were downtown. This dude asked me, I believe in omens and signs because I pay attention to this shit. So I'm like, you know, I see a homeless guy and he comes up, and I'm sorry, I won't get more into this. But I see the homeless man. He asked me for $1. I was like, okay, I'll do something. I'll give. I got money. Let me get this $1. It's more so, sometimes it's just laziness more so than it is we don't want to help somebody. Or I don't know what it is. You know, I'm too busy. See, it's so easy to miss somebody. Dude stopped me. He's like, hey, can I get $1? I don't know your life. I don't need to know your life. But I know I don't need $1. I'm blow it anyways. You seem like somebody who could use it a lot more than I can. Let me find this. Open up my wallet. Didn't have the $1. Hey, like the coin says, you lose. Sorry, I tried. Hey, buddy, no, man, I don't have a $1 or whatever. And he stood around for a little bit, looked at me, was like, well, you don't have any change at all? Dude, and I stopped him right there, see, because I get real with people. I'm like, hey, buddy, how many times, when you ask people this question, how many people actually stop and look through their pockets and pull their wallet out and open it big enough so you can see they don't have anything in there and put it, how many people do that for you? And he just looks a little stunned, and I'm like, if I had loose change, are you going to tell me you don't think I would give it to you? Come on, buddy, you know? And then he looked at me crazy, and I was like, sorry, you know, and then Daniela came out, so I just went, we grabbed her, I was like, hey, we got to go. I was like, sorry, man, you know, good luck. And I left. I wasn't being an asshole or anything. I tried to give the man $1. But now here's where I believe in the signs, the universe, the omens, God, I don't care what you call it. We were walking, I was talking, and I started going to the car the wrong way. Me and Dad, I was like, oh shit, we're not here, we're parked over there. So I turned back around, and as I turned back around, guess who was coming around back that way? Same homeless guy. And I was like, oh, hey man. You know, just, hey, and I'm thinking now, like, why did I I see him again. That's weird. How many times do you see the same, like, you know, most people I guess aren't paying attention to that, but I am. And I even ask myself, I'm like, what, dude? I already did everything I could. Sorry, man, I get thirsty sometimes. I'm all excited, that cryo shit. I mean, all like, but no, it's a so awesome story because I wasn't thinking about it at the time, but I was like, what? You know, I was like, gave him $1, I did mine. I got $1. Why I gotta see him? You know, why I gotta feel guilty about it again? What? There's not even any ATM around, and then since I said that, there was an ATM. And this is the difference, though. People, when I tell them or show them something about themselves, we start talking about life. They're like, oh, I always knew this. I always knew that. I know. We all do. We get it. But like Steve Harvey said, common sense ain't so common out here. It's not. Just because you know it doesn't mean you know how to do it. So I see the ATM. As soon as I said, there's not even ATM out here. But most people would be like, nah, man, the ATM only give out 20, so I ain't gonna give this dude. There it is. That's why you don't have anything. How can somebody give to you? How can somebody help your business get off the ground if you won't even stop for a second and help them? But that's $20. That's too much. Well, then what makes you think you're worth whatever you're gonna charge? $1,000 a month for your services, then $10,000 a month. If that man there, just because he's homeless, isn't worth 20, what makes you worth $2 million? Exactly. That's why we don't feel like we're worth $2 million. Because we're so busy talking about what everybody else is not. Then by their very nature, then we must not be what we say we are. And then it causes internal conflict. But nonetheless, I see the ATM and I'm like, okay, fine. ATM, seeing a homeless man, that's just a lot of too much weird shit. I'm going. And I ran all the way over there. He's like, what are you doing, dude? I'm like, oh, no, come on, I'm going to get this. Fine, fuck it. What's $20, man? This guy's obviously in need. He's humming around. I'm about to go jump in my BMW and shit. Come on. I go. Now. Oh, okay. We're not going to talk about the rest of this stuff. Sometimes I like to teach. Sometimes I like to tell fun stories. It's a good story. It's an important story about. Yeah, come out. It's an important story because there's so many morals involved and just about not about right. About how you're never right and you're never wrong, so just be you. Because as much as I was trying to help that man, I ran all the way to the ATM, I stopped there, I was pulling a 20, and as soon as I start doing it, they're everywhere. I get another question. Hey guy, can I get $1? You know what I told him? No man, I'm already trying to get this man $1 all the way down here. You're just a day late and $1 short, buddy, sorry. Just like that, went right back. $20. Now I'll ask you, and I asked myself this in the moment, am I the good guy or am I the bad guy? I just ran all the way over here. I did more than 90% of every motherfucker out here would do. Am I not good? These are the questions you should be asking yourself. And do I feel like I'm a good person? Well, I don't personally because I wish I could have helped him too. But in the end right now, I can't help him right now. Like if I help myself, if I get more of that, I knew that. I'm already giving as much as I can right now. So I told him, sorry, buddy. Hey, we all out here trying to get it. I'm trying to get it. You're trying to get it. This dude over here is trying to get it. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. I've been on both sides. You got to understand that both sides of that coin. You just got to decide which side you're on. And I said, I'm not on that negative side. I'm sorry you're late. This guy, me and this guy, I'm going to help him. I can't help you tonight, and somebody will, though. Hey, guess what? I'm helping this guy. Somebody will help you. And I ran all the way back. That's how I make myself feel better about just even the smallest of days. And it's that easy. That's why you get on YouTube and you watch videos of people doing kind shit out there because it just makes you feel good. Because do it though. It cost me nothing, but it gave me a great story to tell on my show. It's a reason why I even get to have a show because I can see that. Because I can stop and just say, you know what? I ran all the way back and that dude was like, and I just gave him that firm like, hey man. I hope it does whatever it is you need it to do. And I ran away. Because you know what? I want somebody to invest in my business. I want somebody to come and be like, bow, make it do whatever the fuck it is you said it's going to do. And then roll. I didn't need the 20 back. So, I believe in other people. I want them to believe in me. If you want something, attract it, Put it out there first. Give it to somebody else.
You're a magnet.
If you want love, give it. Give it to somebody, no matter if they deserve it or not. If you're a lover, you're a lover. You just love. That's what I said. If If you're a giver, then you're a giver. If you're excellent at your job, then you're just excellent. You don't ask for anything. You don't do it because anybody told you, gave you permission. None of that stuff. You know, why are you trustworthy? Because I never lie. Because I never lie. Bullshit. Everybody lies. Fuck that. I lie to you. If I'm lying to you, I don't like you, so then I just don't talk to you. Because I don't want to lie to you. So I just don't. That's why I keep my circle small. Everybody else talk about I keep a small circle. No, you just don't fuck with nobody because you're a bitch. Or no, nobody fuck with you. Talk about I keep a small, tight circle. I see you on these social. I keep a small, tight circle. Because motherfuckers all the time, Rod, hang out with me. No. Because you're weird. You're negative. Well, that's fucked up. No, you know, I'm on a mission. I don't got time. You know, I want to fuck with other people who think like I think. That's what we all want to do. It's not about family. It's not, you know, in the end, we just want to be around people who are like-minded, who feel like us, who like to do the things we like to do. Who are trying, you know, it doesn't even have to be, I drink water, you drink coffee. Good for you, buddy. But we both want to save the world, don't we, We both want to, hey, we both want to get it. Hey, we both want to do something. So what do you want to do, Tell him. I didn't tell him what he wanted to do. He just said, hey, I want to do something too. I see you over there.
Yeah, I'm trying to start a sustainable village, but that's like way off in like the future. I mean, really like
Tell him, Chris.
lots of sorts of things.
I'm
But
trying.
right now,
I'm trying.
I started out with a fashion blog, and that was my step of doing what I was.
It's all about the college.
I started off doing a fashion blog, and that's really where I popped off. Before that, I was making music, which was amazing, and I loved doing it. But I didn't feel like I didn't want to just do that. And I feel like to make music at its absolute best, you need to really be able to just focus on that. And I still plan on coming back to that when I have time to do that, but I need to grow myself as an individual first. And that's where Rod really came in and helped show me that, because I was so caught up in like everything I would do and feeling like I had to do everything at one point. And basically, like, I had to choose between, well, I can only be a musician, I can't be a musician, and this, then, like, but I'm trying to at the same time.
You can.
And Rod was like, you can, but you just have to, like, do things and, like you have to focus on one thing at a time, more or less, or just, like, focus on a couple things. And when I realized that, and I realized that my whole life, I've always really been drawn to fashion. I was, like, 2 years old, 3 years old, going to like preschool, and it would be like hot as hell out, like 90 degrees. But I was a motherfucking cowboy. So I would have my motherfucking black cowboy hat that was like felt, and my long like jeans, and my button down shirt, and my vest on, and my chaps, and my boots. And it was 90 degrees. My mom was like, put some fucking shorts on. And I was like, no, I'm a cowboy. I'm a cowboy. Mom,
Last time you seen a cowboy wearing shorts?
Yeah, like, they don't care. It's 100 degrees outside. What are you talking about, cowboys?
Exactly.
1900? Cold? You niggas think you're cold? Hey, see, study other men, like he said. Look at young greatness. I watch those young rugged men out there. Fuck hot.
But yes, I knew what I wanted to look like, and I had a very conscious idea of what like aesthetics meant from a young child. And then like growing up, my parents were missionaries, and so we're always going around to different churches. And I don't know if you've been to many different churches, but they're varied as hell. Like, there's so many different churches with different ideas of what you should dress like if you're a missionary.
Even within
and
the
stuff.
same religion we were talking about, like, even within one tiny sect of a religion, there can even still be 4 different, people in the same church in the different rows can have a totally different viewpoint of that. Anyway, go ahead.
And just through having to adapt what I wore to all the different churches we visited, it gave me a versatility that still allowed me to express myself with my fashion. And that was really cool. And growing up at the time, like, it was obviously an uncomfortable experience, like having to go to all these new churches, talk to all these new people, having your mom tell you, no, tuck in your shirt now. Oh, okay, well, today you can wear your cool clothes. Well, no, you gotta be like super like straight-laced today. That was like difficult at the time, but it really prepared me for what I'm trying to do. And looking back and seeing all these things lining up in my past to set me up for this was really what helped me realize, like, fashion is what I'm meant to do. If I do other stuff with that, that's cool, but like, fashion is my passion. That sounds weird, but like, yeah, no, for real.
It's real. In real life, it's to eat. Fashion is my passion. Hashtag it, and it'll go global. Why? Because you saw it right here live on television. Fashion is my passion. Now you know.
And
That's
then
why
like
he's so good at it.
to get my blog off the ground and stuff, I just started off on Instagram. And my mom was telling me about a friend she had whose daughter had Instagram based around like makeup tutorials and stuff. And had gotten all these followers and eventually got sponsorships from different companies to promote their products. And so when my mom told me this, I was like, man, I really got to start like grinding on my social media. And I looked up like different ways of getting more followers organically, like ways you can engage them and stuff. And I began implementing that. And this was all before I met Rod. But at the same time in my mind, it was just like a side thing I was doing to hopefully build up to one day get to having enough followers to be able to make some money with it. And then I met Rod and he's like, what are you doing? Like, you're doing this hip hop thing, like you say it's serious, but like, are you really like making anything with it? And then you're like, you're over here, like you have this fashion thing that I can tell you're really big about, but you're not putting as much of your time into that. And I was like, oh, okay.
This is the problem with talented people. When you're really super talented, I know, I get it. People do this to me in Army. You're such a good Army guy, and that's because that's what I'm doing. Put me on some art though. Put me in front of a camera though. Put me on a football field though. You know, like, you don't know what I can do. I'll touch anything. Go ahead. I'll tell them about why you're great. I love this story. Sorry. But sometimes I don't look like I'm paying attention because I've heard it. But I know this nigga's great.
Oh, no, that's good commentary. But yeah, no, so then I decided, like, man, I really got to focus on this fashion. But in building up my fashion and, like, trying to build up my Instagram to pump that fashion, I developed another skill. I developed the skill for being able to be a social media manager. And when I met Rod, that's where he's like, oh, damn, like, I could definitely use some fashion, but I could also use some social media managing. You do that? And I was like, yeah, I do that. He's like, all right, well, let's learn how to do it. And he took just what I was doing to try to pump my own business, and he took that skill I learned and taught me how to market it as a skill and market myself with that skill so that I can monetize it and eventually use that skill to build the dreams of the fashion blog, to build the dreams of even making hip hop. Like, dude, I can still make hip hop. I'm just gonna wait till I actually like have some clout from all the other things I do so that people know me. So I'm not spending all my time just trying to get people to know me with my hip hop. Yeah. I want you to know me for my fashion and then hear that I got some bars too.
Like I told you, I mean, he's been here forever. We talk about that. I'm helping to build a fashion blog, all this stuff. And like he said, he's like, hey man, I'm bringing a beat machine by. I'm like, cool, bring it. And we play around with some beats sometimes, but because I never heard him actually mastering it, you know, I just hear him tweaking with it a little bit, you know, here and there. He's like, I'm like, oh, you know, it's okay. And one day we pop off, and you know, we're in the. Now it's like I said, it's about focus. Now all the energy in the room was focused on music. You know, Dev the Rev was just going ham with the fucking bars, and here come they call me Manifest. I'm like, oh, I want to do that too. Hey man, look, hey, do that somewhere too. It's cool, man. We all are very talented. That's my point. You have so many talents. You're just not. Sometimes we don't even look at them. I mean, me, is great, you know. So he's already looking at all his talents. But even then, sometimes it takes focus. I had to learn this too. I learned it from other coaches. It's easy, you know. We've been passing down information. To me, personally, easiest way to learn. Find somebody else who does it, knows it, has done it. It doesn't matter. Simple as that. Hey, little young kid who fucks with this social media all day. Your children. Stop complaining. Hey, Chris, you got some youngins, right? I don't know how old they are, but if you're having some trouble, we see some social media help. Your kids are doing it all damn day. Just show them, hey, while you're doing that, why don't you make a little extra money on the side? I throw you little munch kids about $20. You know, I don't know. Find a little local kid. Hey, matter of fact, especially out there in Abu Dhabi, dude. I boosted a post out there. Those cats go mad crazy. They're like anything, man. I don't know what it is. I'm like. I was like, we're talking about business. I was like, I put it out there in Dubai, you know, it's like the business capital of the world, you know. And then those cats I had like 1,000 likes. Put out, you know why? It's because they're friendly. Their culture is about like just, you know, hanging and being. They don't really, you know, there's not a lot of, for as much as people think it is. It's more of an inclusive culture than it is a divisive one. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's nothing for them. They're like, I don't care. I like the, you know, we like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. They don't like, oh, I like that, but I'm going to keep scrolling on it. You know? Show that man some love then. If you like it and you see it, then I'll be like, even if you don't, if I stop to read it, I'm going to do something. I'm going to react some way because, hey, even if it's like, sucks for you, man. Whatever, but, you know, show some people some love because in the end, why do we all post a status? Why do you post it? Because you want somebody to like it. You want somebody to love it. You want somebody to cry for it. You want somebody to watch your show. We all want something, so give it to them. So they'll give it back to you. They'll
Give me my money.
Yeah, give me pay me so I can buy something from you. Mister, matter of fact, I'd like a Bader cup with my name on it, please. Send it to me engraved. I will send you my vector as soon as we talk today. But this is bullshit, man.
Why we got blank plastic? What is this?
I can't even drink out of this goddamn. Spilling all over myself. I wish I could set this stuff up, guys. I'm gonna have advertisers on this show and stuff, and I wish I could make this shit up, but I can't. I'm just living my life. Like I said, you're a lifestyle entrepreneur. You're right, I am. I am living my life so much. I'm like, why am I drinking out this shitty cup when my homie can make me the beautifulest engraved RodthePlanter cup, and then I could just give him free coaching and put him in my. Hey, thanks. I help your business, guys. You should go to Exclusive Engravings to get some badass shit like this done.
Chris said he'll send you a cup.
I knew you will. I love you, man. Thanks.
Law of attraction right there.
Right there, guys. It's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, hey, I love you. I love you all.
You just cut.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. No, for real. If you got a product out there, you're trying to get it off. I know a bunch of my dudes from the military that got stuff. I know coffee starters. Oh, send it to me, man. I'm gathering a following. You're gathering a following. We'll tag them together, and they'll like your coffee. They'll like me too. I promise. It's fun. Why not? What else were you gonna do today? Go try some cryotherapy. Why not? It cost me $35.
I'm about to get on that too.
Dude, yeah, of course you are. I was saying, you should get a job there. You would be amazing up that place. They would love you. I was thinking, man, y'all need some male energy up in there, and this guy is perfect for that kind of stuff. Look at him. Look at him. Fashion. Come on. You know, seriously. But it's easy, guys, and I hope you find something that you're truly passionate about, you know, that you really love to do. And if you do, then go hard on it. Because that's why. Because you love to do it. Because you're excellent. You love yourself. You love life. It's your passion. If it's your passion, you don't fake it. You don't hide it. Like Chris said, I don't hide that shit. Why are you wearing that Walmart shirt, Rod? Because it says always in control. And I'm always in control. Control of my life. Control of my circumstances, my love. You know, everything. Be in control. Control yourself. That's the only thing you have. The only thing you have control over is this, a video game. You, whatever you can touch and grab, that's what you have control of. So if you don't like that you're not in control of your relationship, then maybe you should go and grab on it a little more. Play with it. You know? No, I'm just playing. All right, until next time. Hey, remember, new show times.
Oh, yeah.
Wednesday, yeah, I didn't know what to talk about. Go late now. Wednesday.
We've been all fucking...
Yay, the show's different.
Wednesday.
Mini test cycles. I'll just give it to you in one quick, easy lesson. I always change the show because it can always be something better. Always be something I could do better. The only thing I did right here that I hope you guys like the office more. It looks a little bit cleaner. I feel it's more well organized. I can teach. I can talk. You can see it. I feel like it's better. Let me know in the comments if you're not feeling something. I'll make that better too. The only reason it does. And shout out to my boy George Harelka. He said it looked kind of unprofessional with that kitchen back there and shit. And I was like, yeah, but I was trying to. And he'll make excuses. But I was trying to get natural lighting for my windows. Okay, it looked like shit. Okay, all right.
You're right.
All right, you're right. Yeah.
Close those fucking
Turn that
blinds.
shit to fucking
Big ass lights.
Yeah, like move that. You know, move that over there. Take the couch out and put this wall. Clean this shit, and we just do it. It took us one day. It took us a weekend. Rearrange. Now we're feng shui. It's not because I just took what I learned last time. We had that shit all taped up on the wall. I got a couple little extra tools, a $20 jet tripod from Walmart, from Amazon. Stack it up there, and then bang, you know, looking better, acting better, and it's just that fast, you know. And then that's why I didn't do it all big, because you're probably gonna fuck it up. Watch my show. I'm failing my way to success, just like they teach you. Just like they teach you. I just keep getting on. I just do a little bit better. What you do better? If you can't see it, I'm sorry. This audio, it's coming in a little clearer right now. It's coming in. It's in stereo now. We were stuck in mono for like 3 straight shows. Didn't even know. He kept telling me, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not gonna give another story, but the point is, just try something. So, point is, as much as I want you guys to come on in the morning, and Chris Hartley got me hyped up today. That's why I wanted to, you know, I'm doing a long show. But I want y'all to come on in the morning, but ain't nobody gonna cut. The people I'm trying to help are lazy. They're not awake, or they're whatever. They're stumbling out of bed, or they only give a fuck about getting to work on time. So it's just not working. So I changed it. Take them to church.
No excuse.
Take them to church. You ain't got no time. You ain't doing nothing on Wednesday night, 7 to 8 p.m. Central State. You're not doing shit. I know it.
Some have church.
Some are in church. Some people work that
You
night
come to
job.
our church.
But here's the thing, though. That's why I'm structuring my business the way it is. If you can't come on live, that's okay. You'll catch it. There's a Saturday special. The Saturday special will be live. The Saturday special, I don't know what time it's going to go live. Depends on what I'm going to do that weekend. I'm going to start going live out live so you can see like that. This is me fucking off. This is going to be fun. Come hang out with us. Just so you can see how I network, how I hang out in real life, how I make friends.
How we get it.
How I throw yes. How I do all this cool stuff. I'm pulling off all the blinders. It's the way I do the way the show is. I start from scratch so you can see it's just like that. You just start from scratch. And then you just keep on working at it. Mini test cycling your way up. Check it out. It'll be Wednesday nights from now on, 7 to 8. Get your popcorn. Get the family. You know it's not a family show. Get your teen adults, whatever, you know. But I cuss. I am who I am. I'm really polite in public. I'm really, I have different sides of me, as we all should. But that's why I shoot the show in my fucking house. So I can say what I want to say and be who I want to be because it's important for you guys. It's important for it to be real. That's why it's live. You know, it's important that I can't fake this stuff. Because I want you to see that you can really just drag yourself up. You and your homies can just pick yourselves up. Da-da-da! Here we go, blast off. So check us out on Saturday. Watch us doing some fun shit. From now on, when they go live, I'll take them down. We're going to doctor them up. We're going to start doing overlays so I can put some bullet points. I'm going to teach. I'm getting serious about it. And so those will be on YouTube. And then that way, if you watch the live show, it's kind of raw like this because it's fun. But if you want to really hammer in on some points and stuff and really study some shit that I talked about, or like I said, if I can really actually make it make more sense to you, then that's what I'll do. I'll put it on YouTube and I'll put overlays and stuff, pointing out different things. And I mean, that's just more stuff for my group, you know? That's going to be special content. We'll talk about it, though. Chris, you got all that stuff. Don't worry about it. All right, guys. We'll see you Wednesday, Saturday.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it. Subscribe. My birthday, 1,000 by my birthday. I'm throwing a huge party and I want to just drop that banner. 1,000 subscribers. What?